Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And when we think of baseball, you could think of a bunch of left-handed starting pitchers, left-handed relievers that have really dominated. I mean, Aroldis Chapman had an incredible season. Tarek Skubal, Blake Snell, two of the better pitchers in the game today. But when it comes to left-handed quarterbacks, it's just something we don't see all that often. When I think of left-handed quarterbacks, I mean, the first one that's probably going to come to my mind is Steve Young, who, of course, put up some crazy numbers, especially for his era in the late 1990s. And then someone who doesn't play Madden anymore, but who did play in the 2000s. Of course, Michael Vick was basically a cheat code in that game. Another left-handed thrower, of course, who had a solid career, not quite Hall of Fame, but yeah, again, was a cheat code in Madden. Well, if you look at the NFL standings and you have it from best to worst, you have to scroll near the bottom to find the Browns and the Dolphins. But what do they have in common? That's right, left-handed starting quarterbacks. We see here Mike Florio, Pro Football Talk, Tua Tagovailoa, Dillon Gabriel will be first battle of lefties in nearly 20 years. So if you're looking for a reason to watch a 1-5 versus 1-5 matchup, there's a reason why. Tua basically threw some of his teammates under the bus after Sunday's loss to the Chargers, where they lost a late lead. Dillon Gabriel has made 2 starts. The Browns haven't scored more than 17 points on offense in nearly a full year. And of course, their backup, Shedeur Sanders, gets a lot of noise surrounding him. But you see, for the first time in 19 years, a pair of left-handed quarterbacks will square off in an NFL game when Tua Tagovailoa and Dillon Gabriel meet for the first time. Last happened on September 17th, 2006, Buccaneers at Falcons. Chris Sims versus Mike Vick. And it's kind of ironic because Chris Sims does work for NBC Sports and, does a lot of work with Florio. 14-3 Atlanta win, and Sims threw for a career-high 313 yards. Kind of crazy that even with that, they weren't able to score a touchdown. But again, left-handed quarterbacks, not so frequent. This was written in 2024. Nick Cottingham, 93.5, 107.5, The Fan. I'm not even sure where that's from. But anyhow, yes, does mention Steve Young as the best left-handed quarterback. That's kind of undeniable. Boomer, second MVP winner. I mean, I'm kind of surprised Ken Stabler's listed third. Recent Hall of Fame inductee. Mark Brunell definitely had a solid career. Michael Vick, mentioned him. Jim Zorn, playing with the Seahawks really before my time, but had a solid career for his era. Frankie Albert, I'm not going to lie, I'm not too familiar with him. Says he played 1946 to 1952 with the 49ers. Scotty Mitchell, I mean, I always thought of him as Scott Mitchell, but had that one awesome season with the Detroit Lions when they had Herman Moore and I think Johnny Morton. Bobby Douglas played from 69 to 78, and I don't know. Kellen Moore, really? I would have to think someone's better than Kellen Moore. He did next to nothing in the pros. I mean, even Tim Tebow might have done more. But yes, again, 1-5 won't excite too many people, but pretty interesting. That's the first game in 19 years where 2 left-handed quarterbacks will square off. Michael Penix Jr., also a left-handed quarterback with the Atlanta Falcons now. Are you excited for this left-handed versus left-handed matchup? Tua more in the news for what he said after the game on Sunday, and Dillon Gabriel, well, the backup quarterback's definitely more talked about than he is. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.